Octatips.
Psycho. Hello, my fellow Dr. Octagons, my fellow Legend of Zelda and the Octarinas of Time, and all that sort of thing. Welcome to another episode of Octatips. Today we're going to look at beat juggling. In case you think juggling is something that crusties do at music festivals. Haha. I've included a link down below which shows a really good DJ doing proper old school beat juggling. If you don't know what that is, I'll just tell you. Beat juggling is where a DJ with vinyl gets two copies of the same record, plays them at the same time, and shifts the record around so that when they crossfade between the two beats, you can create lots of interesting patterns. Now, what I've got the Octatrack set up to do here is on track 1 I have a beat loop, and on track 5 I have the same beat loop. If we look at scene A, we can see that X level of track 1 is fully up, X level of track 2 is fully down, which means when the crossfade is all the way over here, it's only going to play track 1. We'll look at scene B, we find the opposite is true. X level of track 1 is all the way down, and the X level of track 5 is all the way up. So what we get then when we move the crossfader across is a nice smooth transition between two loops. Okay, now on track 1 I just have one trigger, so it's just triggering the loop, it's just playing it in a loop, just so nice and easy so you can hear it working. Then on track 5, slightly different setup. I have a simple trigger here which is offset, the start point is offset to 24 I think, and then this one here has a start point offset of 16 because it sounds nice with this particular loop, and then this one here has a start point offset of 56. The other key thing about this trick, and you don't have to do this but I always find if you're playing live it makes it more interesting and adds variety, is what I've got it set up to do here is to beat against track 1. Track 1 is playing a 16 step pattern, whereas track 5 is playing a 12 step pattern, which means you get a certain amount of randomization, but once you put the triggers in the right place, it's pretty much always going to sound good when you whip the fader over. Okay, so let's have a listen to how it sounds. Now I've got the fader over on the left side at the moment, so you're only going to hear this track. Okay, now I just play you this track, it sounds like this. A little bit broken up, but when you combine the two, it sounds great. Which is pretty cool. Obviously, if you want to get all breakcore about it, you can do that. You can whack the tempo right up and do some really funky stuff. So it's quite a handy little trick to use, especially when you're playing live now. It doesn't, or you know, don't have to use it with beat loops. You can use it with any kind of loop. Putting two together gives you that kind of classic juggling feel. Now again, you could do this with a scene setup. You know, it's quite possible to use the LFO to modulate start points of triggers and achieve something similar. And again, you could use it the crossfader and moving slices. But the reason why I prefer personally to do this is because when you move the slider across, you get that nice volume transition, which means you tend to avoid pops and clicks and transients coming in, and it kind of sounds more old school. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, please share it with your friends. Okay, take it easy. Bye bye.